Hey everyone, I'm Jianna Johnson from Pioneer Players.
And I'm Baylee Matthews, the executive producer of WPTV's Home for Sketch Comedy, FNN, and PR for Pioneer Players. Welcome to the 15th annual Braveathon, our biggest and boldest event of the year.
Braveathon is where it all comes together. Our award-winning TV and radio stations teaming up to bring you a full day of live music, featuring some of the most talented bands and artists from around the area.
It's the cornerstone event of the William Patterson Communications Department, going all the way back to 2009.
And here we are again, fired up for another year of incredible sets, exclusive interviews, and 9 straight hours of live music.
Want to check out the full lineup or stream the event from anywhere? Just head to gobrave.org/Braveathon to catch every moment.
And while you're at it, give us a follow on Instagram at Brave New Radio and WPTV for behind-the-scenes content, live updates, and all backstage fun.
Let's keep the ball rolling on our third hour with Tony Lio, part poet, part musician. This New Jersey singer-songwriter blends heartfelt lyricism with acoustic fire. With a decade of stories to tell and a voice that reaches the soul, he's ready to take the spotlight. Make some noise for Tony Lio!
Love is a weird and stupid thing when you're caught in its web. A picture screams 1,000 words, but you can only speak one. Imagination's a higher field, but reality knocks you down. That's how I felt when I lost you. Bad luck. Bad love, I know it's lost again. Down payment harmony, I know it's lost again. The life last night, I know it's lost again. Don't wear your heart on your sleeve, I know it's lost again. Yeah. Say yes and say no. It's like a war of the soul. Door on the left, shy theater girl, and on the right, wild Russian war. Arrogant, stupid advantage. What a lousy bore. Hello there, Miss Annie. Or should I say St. Vincent now? Bad luck. Bad love, I know it's lost again. Down payment harmony, I know it's lost again. The life last night, I know it's lost again. Don't wear your heart in your sleeve, I know it's lost again. Yeah.
Hey, I'm Tony Lio. This one's called Cigarettes and Angel Wings.
Time flows still and you fade away again and again, again and again. What happened to all your thrills? Guess they were all just a waste in the end. Got me wrapped around, trapped by selfish vow. They only move to the next target again with that devious a pretty noose wrapped around. It's all a sham. It's all a sham. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. All your creative thrills show the devilish way you feel. To live and cry, to live and cry. Weird to never lie, but at least I'm still alive. Far from the unknown, far from the unknown. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. Cigarettes and angel wings. I don't care where they go, what's left is simply dull cigarettes and angel wings. Cigarettes and angel wings.
This one's called Kaleidoscope.
Mckeon manifesting, moonstone struck, Jasperus, diamond spores, rose quartz wing, sapphire lost, and pearls alone. Turquoise blue, bloodstone rune, all because of kaleidoscope. Lapis rain, amethyst pain, all because of kaleidoscope. Tiger's eye slowly wins, citrine dead, ruby dust, phantom quartz circling sing, obsidian force, exercise course. Turquoise blue, bloodstone rune, all because of kaleidoscope. Lapis rain, amethyst pain, all because of kaleidoscope. metallic overload. Tinker's blue, blood maroon, all because of kaleidoscope. Lapis rain, amethyst pen, all because of kaleidoscope. All because of kaleidoscope. All because of kaleidoscope.
This one's called Sweet Romantic.
You know I can't sleep with those claws wrapped around my neck, but it feels so sweet to feel something extraordinary. Back and forth from dreaming and back and forth from living a wreck. But I know they're out there and I know it's only a matter of time. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic, a sweet romantic. As I drift and move, it always crawls through the back of my head. Nothing changes for you, and to just live and forget. But with one clear glance, it all comes flooding back with vengeance. A movement on the phoenix wings, just a different language of love either way. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic, a sweet romantic, a sweet romantic, a sweet romantic. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic. I know, yes I know, that there is sweet romantic, a sweet romantic, a sweet romantic, a sweet romantic.
Love singing that one. This next one's called Weird is Beautiful.
Broken systems, what's wrong with it today? Observing brown-eyed fixtures, lost in my own haze. Jokes that lead to connection, one voice that falls flat. It's build up and break down all the answers to anxiety night. To all the so-called elite people, stop looking out, because weird is beautiful. To the POI, I'm looking, listen to me now, because weird is beautiful. Who is a weird person, being with heart and soul, judging the former flames? What a pity show. Misjudging blackouts, think we're all so weak, but we got something that you lack, and that's creativity. To all the so-called elite people, stop looking out, because weird is beautiful. To the POI, I'm looking, listen to me now, because weird is beautiful. To all the so-called elite people, stop looking out, because weird is beautiful. To the POI, I'm looking, listen to me now, because weird is beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, this next one's called Love Like Fire.
Sink with roaring flames, something not so strange, and almost born for you. Unexpected bullseye truth, ego shattered like glass, different from the past. Iris glowing strong, radiating all along. Whatever you say, I'm mesmerized by you. Only the truth, to love you like fire, eruption at my the raven's wings, finding what's within, floating in endless void, price of arrogant choice, with burning phoenix hair, the magic fills the air, there is no escape, there is no escape. Whatever you say, mesmerized by you. Only the truth, to love you like fire, eruption at my
All right, this last one is a elimination sensation. Thank you, Braveathon, for having me.
looking out the window, lost in thought in a certain way. What can I say? It happens rarely. See the chains rust and break. What was lost is finally free, all because of a broken memory. Yeah, it's blinding, but also terrifying. Out of the dark, sunlight looming far, to feel this way. What to call it today? Illumination, sensation. As the clock slowed down, never noticed anything out of the blue. Cracks forming over wounds, her eyes no longer barren, coming to life in a long time. Can't you see? This is the real me. Yeah, it's blinding, but also terrifying. Out of the dark, sunlight looming far, to feel this way. What to call today? Illumination, sensation. It's blinding, but also terrifying. Out of the dark, sunlight looming far, to feel this way. What to call today? Illumination, sensation.
I said. What? That's one more round of applause for Tony Lio. Awesome.
We're stepping away for just a quick break, but don't go anywhere. When we come back, we'll be chatting with Tony Lio right here in the studio. You're watching Braveathon 2025.
Welcome back to Braveathon. I'm Jianna Johnson.
And I'm Baylee Matthews, and we're here with Tony Lio, who just had a great set in Studio A.
Thank you.
So you started as a self-taught punk guitarist and later took jazz lessons in college. Can you elaborate on how learning jazz specifically changed your approach to guitar playing, songwriting, and moving beyond the initial?
So yeah, like literally, like when I first started playing music, it was really just like Ramones, like rock, just like straight up like 3 chords, like da 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 da. And at the end of the day, you can only get so far to develop as a player and a songwriter and a musician, like overall. So first off, I'm a graduate of Mercer County Community College, and when I started going, I majored in music. Like overall, and like I started taking just like straight up jazz guitar lessons, and it sort of like opened my mind to like what like other possibilities that you can take in like creating something, but still be like in like your own realm of writing and sound, basically. And I'll get like a little like theory based here, like opening up to like 7 chords, jazz chords, diminished chords, augmented chords. Like it just opens like a whole like new like world to what you can and can't do, basically.
That's awesome. I'm super curious to know. I'm from Nashville, where it's super common to see just a guy and a guitar. Like that's everything in Nashville. But here it's like all bands.
Yeah.
So and it's really unique to like see just a guy with a guitar here in Jersey. So are there any artists that sort of inspire you to be a soloist, or are there bands that you listen to and you're like, I want to incorporate that into just me?
Well, first off, like the fact that you're from Nashville is very, very cool.
Thanks.
My capstone like teacher like said like if you want to like live and breathe music, you have to go to Nashville. That's like the epicenter of our songwriters overall and everything. But for me, yeah, like there's so many different influences because literally I've been listening to music my whole life, like from my parents. Like my dad was a full-blown rockhead, like he loved like the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, like the Who, and my mom was more like of the soul pop edge. Like she saw like the Police. She listened to like Stevie Wonder. She literally saw other Ramones play live in 1984, and her exact words were, "They were insane." It was like bam, 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 and like I took all that influence and. And as I started like to develop my own style and everything, I started to get more into like the Seattle like singer-songwriter like grunge scene, like bands like Pearl Jam, Soundgarden. Which by the way, Soundgarden is finally going into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I'm very happy about. 10 years overdue and everything. And like their lead singer Chris Cornell was a huge influence on me because not only was he like this like really rock guy with like a voice like no other. He was like a great songwriter. Like he delved like into so many different genres. He did like covers from Michael Jackson, Prince, like everything. And like to have like someone like go from that realm and go like to whole different others like was a real like influence on me. And just like trying to I dip my feet into like a bunch of different styles and everything. So.
Good.
That's awesome.
And talking about your different styles, specifically Sweet Romantic, which you actually performed here for us,
That
it,
high note, this does me in every time.
it actually explores like a passion potentially about like a tragically beautiful style. Can you expand a little bit more on that idea?
Yeah, sure. Well, first off, like the product of the first set list, like with Cigarettes, Kaleidoscope, and Sweet Romantic, we're all part like of a trilogy of songs called the Balance Trilogy. That like I conceptualized with my good friend like John Hashbrook into 3 like different music videos from 2022 to 2023. So like Cigarettes is like I had the dark moody atmosphere, Kaleidoscope was like the light, and Sweet Romantic was like the balance like of the two coming into frame. So like there's this tragic like underling of just like lost love and everything too, but like through like that like pain like comes acceptance and like being stronger like in the end. So overall, and like it comes out great like in the music, and I feel like that's one of my best tunes. So, and yeah, I'm gonna have to play it forever, include singing that high note. So, I mean that's the great thing about music though. Like when like you record like in the studio, like you capture these moments and like you're like, oh, this is great, and then you're like, oh crap, I gotta do it live every time.
I mean, to be able to write a 3-act movement is like a really high level of lyricism. Like, props to you on that.
Yeah.
And I wonder, sort of, what inspires your writing? Is it all personal experience? Do you draw from movies, from books, from other creative outlets, or is it just like, I live this, I have something to say?
It's literally like all over the place. Like some is like again through movies, some is through like news reports, some is through just like. What like I was feeling just like last Tuesday or something like that too. Like I'll give like an example. Like with Weird is Beautiful, like one of the songs I played today. First off, I wrote that in like 2017. That's a good while back now. Sheesh. But like I think everyone can like connect to this. We all grew up as like the weird kid in like high school or middle school and all that stuff too. And like we were drilled into like thing is like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, yeah, that's wrong. And it drove me nuts. And literally, I came up with this philosophy, just like perfection is very like overrated. And like, it's okay to mess up or like do things outside the box. And that's what makes us human, basically. So basically, yeah, I mean, anything that like, you have to like perks my curiosity will go into like my music and everything, so.
Yeah, and I know you previously even mentioned that music is a really big part of your childhood, and especially coming from like parents who enjoy music as much as you do, how does that influence your music as how you write and how you create?
Well, like also like my parents were like again like different sides like of the totem pole. Like again, it's like opposites attract and everything too. But at the end of the day, like they still love each other to like death and everything too. And like that again, that's what makes us human. Just like we're not all gonna love the same thing. Like I can guarantee a lot of people are gonna watch this and look at what I'm wearing and go like, wow, he is really out there. But like again, like there are like other people like who go like, oh, that's awesome. So it's literally just like being like your own like individual and like connecting with people like on that edge. And like that's what like I always think about when think about like what my parents instilled in me, just like be like yourself, all that.
Yeah, and to follow up on the look, is it to set yourself apart as a musician and be like distinguishable from other acts, or is it sort of inspired by storytelling? Like I am a character and that feeds into my music.
A little bit like a both, basically. First off, when I walked off to go to the bathroom, like I didn't have this on, and then when I walked back in, like people go like, "Oh, this is something."
You were transformed.
I know. And again, like it was a little bit of both. Like I basically created like this persona to act as like a conduit for like just like a storyteller, or it's a poet telling about like my own experiences and like showing them outward. And also like again, this is going back to influences too, like with David Bowie and like Kiss or Slipknot, or Ghost, just like creating like this a theatrical persona to act as a conduit to the music and draw people in and show like this is a little bit different, this is a little bit more out there and all that stuff too. And by the way, this thing has went through like a different bunch of changes. Like it's been nice, it's been messy, it's been all over the place. So, but at the end of the day, it's still me at the end of the day.
Yeah, like take us through your journey, because you said that you've had multiple different transformations within just your look. How did that affect your music as well?
So when I started out, I was basically just like the guitar player songwriter. My goal overall, like nearly like back in like 2014, was just be a songwriter for people. And when I started writing and everything too, I discovered like, oh, no one wants to sing my song, so I'm gonna have to do it myself. And I wasn't a singer. Like I had to learn as I went along. So, and it literally just started developing and everything too. And around like 2017, which by the way, I no disrespect, I went to Ramapo College too, Baylee and Patterson. Like y'all like are great. Like y'all like are amazing. Seriously.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Like this place is really amazing too.
Yeah, we're very lucky.
Yeah, but yeah, when I went to college and everything too, I started like developing like more like of my own styles and everything too. And I figured like I was like I need to like make like somewhat of a persona. And literally like Tony Lio, which is Tony Lio, it's like Italian for lion. Mm-hmm. So I figured it was short, sweet. I was like, I'll take it. And again, going back to like actually like Bowie and like Ghost and everything too, I felt like I needed to make like sort of like a mass persona and everything too. So my friend just helped me make a concept for it. The concept was like very different to what it is now. So and really it took like 5 years to like to develop it and feel like stabilized to where I am now. So.
Yeah.
Well, a huge thank you again to Tony. Thank you so much for helping us celebrate Braveathon 2025.
Well, thank you for having me. This was a great like experience. So
I'm glad. That's awesome.
yeah.
Don't go too far, anyone. We've got an epic day still ahead. Up next, we've got a performance you won't want to miss from Blue Crew. Stay with us. This is Braveathon 2025.